Let's kick off this explainer. Today, we are diving into Pam Grout's wildly entertaining and completely disruptive book, E Cubed. We're going to find out how we can actually empirically test the law of attraction. You know, if you've ever felt like quantum physics or manifesting are just, I don't know, lofty theories folks chat about at the water cooler, well, you're absolutely in the right place. We're looking at how this material gives us hands-on, concrete ways to test these ideas for ourselves. My goal today? To give you a super practical overview of how to put these energy concepts to the ultimate test. Okay, so here's our agenda for today. We're looking at 1. Reality is up for grabs. 2. Escaping Worldview 1.0. 3. The field of potentiality. 4. Conducting energy experiments. 5. Practical mindset tweaks. And finally 6. Catching the sacred buzz. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. Reality is up for grabs. Breaking the illusion.
So we're starting with a premise that pretty much shatters how most of us go about our daily lives. The author hits us with this bold idea. Reality is up for grabs. She's pointing out that life is actually meant to be approached with sheer exuberance, complete joy. If you aren't waking up with passion, the book argues you're basically living in a horror movie you concocted just to entertain yourself. It's time to let go of the drama and realize this negative movie we call reality is totally redundant. And that brings us to the book itself. Think of E Cubed as your personal laboratory manual. It lays out 9 do-it-yourself energy experiments, all designed to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that your thoughts absolutely create your reality. It takes these huge abstract spiritual concepts and basically forces us to apply them, proving them through undeniable real-world results. Section 2, Escaping Worldview 1.0, Leaving the Matrix. Now, to actually do these experiments, we've got to understand what we're leaving behind. We're basically choosing between 2 completely different paradigms. Worldview 1.0 is the old model. It's fear-based, it's hyper-focused on the material, and honestly, it's kind of like being stuck in a zombie movie where you're just in survival mode. But then you have Worldview 2.0. This one recognizes that the energetic world is the fundamental building block of literally everything. It's joy-based. It's all about abundance and magic. To really hit home just how stuck we are in that Worldview 1.0 mentality, the author uses this amazing metaphor. She says your outdated thoughts are like a house cat proudly bringing in a squished squirrel. I mean, think about it. Instead of enjoying the boundless bounty of the world, our deeply ingrained negative expectations keep dredging in the same old rotten squished squirrel soup. If we want different results, we've got to stop letting our brains drag in the garbage.
Section 3. The field of potentiality. The timeless matrix.
So how do we actually shift this? Well, we have to define the playground. Enter the field of potentiality, or the FFP. It's this timeless, spaceless matrix of energy that forms the foundation of, well, everything. And here's the crazy part. Scientists discovered this energy matrix like a century ago. But without the squaring action of our thoughts, beliefs, and expectations, this field is just this ever-changing sea of possibilities. It's our consciousness that collapses those possibilities down into our physical reality. The absolute core mechanism here is that our thoughts act like Lewis and Clark scouts. Like radio signals, our thoughts broadcast our beliefs and expectations out into the quantum field, and their only job is to bring back into our lives an exact vibrational match. So if you expect a squish squirrel, they're going to get one. But if you expect a miracle, the universe complies. Section 4, Conducting Energy Experiments, Testing the Universe. Talking about the quantum field is awesome, but we need to put it to work. Before we test, though, we need the ground rules. The author is super strict about this. You absolutely have to approach these experiments with a playful, sandbox kind of attitude. Seriously, don't take it too seriously. If you make it heavy and ponderous, you'll actually block the results. You're just building muscle for abundance here. Keep it light and make sure to record your results over a specific 72-hour window. And here is the structured lab report sheet used for every single experiment in the book. It walks you through 1, the corollary, 2, the theory, 3, the question, 4, the hypothesis, and 5, the approach. Setting it up this way proves this isn't just fluffy, wishful thinking. It's an empirical, scientific method of testing how the universe responds to your consciousness. Let's look at one of my favorites from the text, the Johnny Money Seed experiment. The hypothesis here is simple. If you change your beliefs about money, your financial situation will change. So for 3 days, you act as if the universe is just wildly abundant. How?
by leaving small bills like a $5 bill taped to park benches or bus stops, along with a little anonymous note of love. By giving freely, you build that abundant mindset and totally change your energetic broadcast. Then, within 72 hours, you just sit back and record what unexpected abundance flows back to you.
Section 5, Practical Mindset Tweaks, Vocabulary Shifts.
Now, experimenting for 72 hours is great, but how do we keep this going? Shifting your worldview takes active, ongoing tweaks to your daily vocabulary. Look at this one: I have to versus I get to. Swapping just that one single word can reroute the whole flight pattern of your life. Instead of dragging your feet saying, I have to go to my job, you say, I get to go to my job. It immediately transforms a heavy, mundane task into an exciting opportunity and totally shifts your frequency. Here's another game changer. It's just the way it is versus what else is possible. Saying it's just the way it is like the ultimate Worldview 1.0 statement. It completely locks you into old habits. But asking what else is possible loosens the rules of what we think we know. You stop missing miracles, and you start letting those quantum energies deliver really cool, unexpected solutions to your everyday problems.
Building on that, the book pushes us to ask powerful, open-ended questions. Things like, what might happen in the next moment? Or what if everything is absolutely perfect? Asking these actually trains the right side of your brain to listen to signals from your subconscious. It throws the door to the field of potentiality wide open, instead of slamming it shut with limiting stuff like, why can't I ever get this right?
Section 6, Catching the Sacred Buzz, Pure Transcendence. We've reached the climax of our explainer, because the ultimate goal of all these tweaks isn't just to manifest $20 or find a rockstar parking spot. It's about letting go of fear so you can experience a profound, transcendent connection to the universe. The author calls this the sacred buzz. She outlines the yabba dabba do corollary, which is basically an experiment in pure transcendence. It's not about seeking material stuff. It's like taking a blowtorch to everything that isn't real. You just drop into this neutral, endless ocean of infinite possibilities. Allow yourself to feel deeply loved and cared for, and let truth just be.
Which brings us to our final big question for today. What is possible if I let go of everything I know? I mean, really think about it. If the cut-and-dried, machine-like world is just an illusion, and you are actually a powerful creator tapped into an infinite field of energy, what kind of magic is waiting for you the very second you shed those outdated paradigms? Take that question with you today and see what your thoughts drag in tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.